Hey, you guys, I just got up and I wanted to give you guys somewhat of a deal alert. But this is basically an informative video. You guys remember, you guys that's been riding with me for a long time. Um, last year before last, I did a video on layaway, and I think it was titled, if I can find it, I'll link it below in the description box. And I think I titled it layaway is for poor people. Well, um, I actually wasn't saying that in the video. I was saying actually the complete opposite of that in the video because I had heard through the grapevine that people think that, even in my own personal life, everyday life, off of YouTube, people think layaway is for those who aren't well off, those who are considered poverty level or poverty stricken. Um, and I actually think it's a wise thing to do. Whether you have a great income, whether you're considered well off, whether you're considered comfortable, whatever you want to call yourself, I think it's a great thing to do for all um, economical levels. Why do I think that? Well, because it gives you sort of a structure, a budget, a plan. All of those things I named are all great things. They're all things that one should adhere by, whether you make 100,000 a year or whether you make 30,000 a year. Um, because sticking to those things will get you further, will make your money go further, and you'll accomplish more with the money that you do have. I often have said in the past that it's not always the amount of money you make, but being wise with how you spend it, when you spend it, and where you spend it. Example, I can make 40,000 a year, but have disposable income, pay all of the bills as long as I don't live above my means, and I also can, branch off and do some other things that normally somebody else making 40,000 a year would not be able to do. What is the difference? Well, it's obviously not the income. What is the difference is someone spending their money differently. Now, we all spend our money on what we want to spend, and that's not a problem. I've always said it's not about depriving yourself, because clearly I don't deprive myself. If you want to buy, and if I want to buy, you know, $300 worth of luggage, I'm going to buy $300 worth of luggage. It's all about buying that $300 worth of luggage at the cheapest discount price and being able to stretch that dollar. So where someone else, with the example I gave, someone else would have bought $300 worth of luggage and paid face value. Where if I bought $300 worth of luggage, I would have made sure I bought it from a discount place or store. I would have also made sure that, um, I caught that maybe on sale or maybe use some kind of coupon code on top of the lower price and wound up spending about $160, $150 for that same exact luggage. So it's not about depriving yourself. It's not about, going without or not indulging. It's not about that. It's all about when you indulge, where you indulge, and trying to get the best value for whatever you're indulging in. So, needless to say, I'm going to be looking at the screen because I'm going to be reading some stuff off to you guys. Um, Walmart is doing their layaway again, and they started it back, I think, 2 years ago. Well, that's nothing new to you guys, probably. Maybe it is. This video is informing you of that. But it's not just about the Walmart layaway, you guys. I am informing you that they actually are starting it earlier, which is even better. Why? Because that makes us be able to stretch our payments out even longer. Which means every week, if you put a little bit aside, every time you get paid, or every time if you have your own business, every certain amount of days you get a sale, put a couple of dollars on that. In the midst of buying little things that you want to buy, just put $20 on that layaway. And by the time Christmas time comes, or by the time we have to actually get the layaway out of Walmart, you know, you didn't. It didn't seem like you had spent a lump sum of money, even though you paid the same amount. You were able to pay on it. Again, having a plan, that's always a good thing. Having a budget, and layaway is it basically is conducive to that. Okay, so they actually started on September the 16th this year. You have to have your layaway out by December the 14th. It is good for toys, electronics, jewelry, select sporting goods, and small appliances as well. And I don't think a lot of people know that, but it is good for small appliances. Again, electronics. That means if your children wanted that iPad that's out, or that HP Ultrabook or whatever, if you even wanted that, that's the perfect time to put away a couple of dollars each week until the layaway is off, and then you pay your last balance and only had to pay like $100, maybe not even that. You understand what I'm saying? So it doesn't look like you're going in your pocket right before Christmas like we all do and had to kick out $600-700 at one time. Even though we're still kicking out that amount, we're kicking it out where it doesn't look like it's coming out of a lump sum out of our pocket, which is always good, and it feels so much better. But again, the layaway starts September the 16th. It ends, and you have to have your layaway out December the 14th. Now, keep in mind that some of these things you're going to be able to get cheaper at Black Friday, okay? But weigh your options. Weigh the fact that you're going to have to endure all these lines, not just getting into the place, but also checking out. Weigh the fact that sometimes it's not as safe in certain stores. Okay, because you can look all on the news and YouTube and just put in Black Friday videos and you'll see what I'm talking about if you don't. Okay, weigh those options. All right, so if it's better for you to do a layaway than to do Black Friday, or if you want to hit both because you that hardcore, go for it. You understand? The only difference is, besides it being not 60 days anymore, it's a 90-day layaway. The only difference is um, they're increasing their layaway fee to $15, where usually it was $5. So you're paying an extra $10 to have this extra 30 days in essence. They're going to be making a killing off of that. But I'm reading what they put on there. It says the open fee, which is kept if you ultimately can't pay the item or refund as a Walmart gift card when the item is fully paid. So you're actually getting that money back, which is a great thing. For instance, if your layaway is $600 and they charge you the layaway fee and all that, it comes to $615. Of course, it's going to have tax, but I'm just using this as an example. If it comes to $615, and when your layaway is paid off, if you in fact pay it off and don't cancel it, then they'll give you that $15 back in a Walmart gift card, which is good because you may need some batteries or small things like that when you're getting your layaway off by the December 14th, which is right before Christmas. Now, as for me, I probably won't be doing much of this layaway because this year we are going to, of course, enjoy Christmas, but I'm only going to, I'm not getting as much as I usually do because I am doing something, we're doing something as a family, which is helping me save my life. So we have to pay out of our pocket for my gastric surgery. So that is imperative and that is important to us as a family. So therefore, we're not going to be indulging like we usually do for Christmas. Now, don't get me wrong. See, me saying that we're not indulging is a lot maybe to somebody else. But, we're used to really having a ball for Christmas. But we're going to still do that. We're still going to do that. But we're just going to be a little bit more mindful of our money because we do have an agenda. We do have a bigger picture. And we do want to focus on what really matters. And that is making sure I'm around for many more Christmases to come. So, Yeah, I just wanted to come to you guys. You can always go to Walmart.com and just look at some of the things that you'll be maybe interested in. Maybe compile a list of some things that maybe your kids would like, and some things that you may want to look into putting on layaway. And don't forget, the layaway actually starts September the 14th. It's gone from a 60-day layaway to a 90-day layaway, and you have from the 14th of September to the 14th of December. So I hope this somewhat of a deal alert has helped you guys. Again, this is a great thing for if you're worried about, or not even worried about, if you're focusing on being wise with your money, if you're focusing on um, having somewhat of a budget and adhering to it, and you don't want to, kick out a whole lump sum of money. The other thing is, before I go, when you get your layaway off, they will check, and if they don't check, ask them to find out if any of the items that you have on layaway are marked down. They usually always are. Not marked down a whole bunch, but $3 and $4 for each item, and then you bought maybe 20 items, add that up. So you may walk away with only paying literally peanuts on your layaway, because they have to honor the price. They have to honor the price, the current price of when you're getting the layaway off. So if you buy a power wheel, just as an example, and it's $200 when you put it on layaway September the 14th. But when you get it off, the week that you get it off, it's on sale for $150. You've already spent, as far as putting down on it, $140. You're going in there thinking that you had to pay a balance of $60, and because it's on sale now, you walk away actually only paying a balance of $10. And don't forget, you get that service fee back in form of a gift card. So I hope that I've explained that properly to you guys. If not, you can always go check out the Walmart policy, or just call Walmart itself by just getting the phone number. But I hope I've helped you in some way, shape, or form. I hope this is something that you look into for your own family. And I thank you for tuning in. Be blessed.